Hey first grade friends, it's Mrs. Matson here, and this week we are looking at subtraction problems again. We are going to be using some different strategies in subtraction, friends. This is a review for all of you again. We looked at the number line strategy yesterday. Today we're looking at tens frame strategies to help us subtract. Tomorrow we're going to look at drawing pictures to help us subtract, and then Friday we're going to be looking at addition and subtraction facts. We're going to be practicing those timings again, friends, so that when it comes time for report cards, you are going to awesomely pass all of those subtraction and addition timings because you have worked so hard practicing those timings already on worksheets at home. I'm just going to move over this way a little bit so that you can see the worksheet that we are working on. It looks like this. It says subtraction. Use the 10 frames to help you solve the problem and get the answer. Okay, I have a blank tens frame right here. You will be working on the tens frames under each problem. Okay, you're going to be drawing on those. So the first one, it says 10 take away 3 equals 7. I know that in a 10 frame, if I have all of my frames covered with a circle in each frame, I have 10 to begin with. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if I do 5 and another 5, 5 plus 5 is 10. I know that I have 10 to start out with. I can either say 5 plus 5 is 10, or I can go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, friends. All right? So now, I'm starting out with 10. That's my highest number. In subtraction, we always start out with our highest number. And then we are going to break it into parts, remember? So one part is going to be 3. Okay, so I'm breaking one part of my tens frame into 3. So here I go. 1, 2, 3. That is one of my parts of my tens frame. So if one part is 3, what is the other part of my tens frame? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my other part is 7. So I know that 10 take away 3 equals 7, friends. Okay. Now, did I have to count 1, 2 by ones to see how many I had left? Or could I just say, ooh, all the frames on top are covered? So that is 5, and then 6, 7 I could have counted on. All right, so that's the first side of the worksheet that you will do our problems like that. You will just use your crayon or your marker or your pen or your pencil, whatever you're using for writing utensil at home on this worksheet. You are going to use that to cross out the first part that you're subtracting, okay, to get the last part, which is how many you'll have left. All right, friends. The back of the worksheet looks like this, okay? And again, it's subtraction, and it has blank 10 frames, okay? So the first one, it's 3 take away 2 equals how many? So I know that my total, because in subtraction I always start with my total in the front, my total is going to be 3. So I'm starting with 3. I am going to fill in 3 of these squares in my 10 frame. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So I have the first 3 frames colored in. I am taking away 2, so I'm breaking it into parts, and the first part I'm breaking it into is 2. 1, 2. Okay, friends? How many do I have left? So how many colored frames are left in this problem, in this tens frame? How many colored frames are left? There's 1 colored frame left. So my answer is 1. 3, take 2 away, gives me 1 left, okay? I can check that answer to see if it's correct, can't I? I can check it with addition, and we've talked about this before in Mrs. Matson's class, I know for sure. I can turn it around and I can say 1 plus 2, and it should equal 3. So 1 plus the 2 I X'd out should equal 3. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 3. There's my first number 3 that I started out with, so that answer is correct. Okay, so go ahead with your pen, pencil, crayon, marker, whichever writing utensil you're using on the back, and fill in the tens frames. So fill them in with your first number, and then X out that first part, the ones that you are taking away, and that will give you how many are left over. Any questions, boys and girls? Don't hesitate to text your teacher, or if you have her number, or message her on Dojo or Seesaw if you have any questions to ask about the math. Okay? Bye.